Okay, I know people said H doesn't know how to book a Rumble because there's not enough surprises. It's pretty formulaic. This one, you had two kind of different stories. One definitely had a lot more surprises in it, and the other one had like surprise entrance, and it had a big surprise towards the end. So we'll go through this chronologically. So in the women's one, kind of go over here and look at my notes that I've got. So your surprise entrances. I don't know if you call Jordan Grace a surprise. I mean, we kind of knew she was showing up, but came in, looked good, looked solid. Weird scene here with like longer blonde hair, but didn't look out of place, which was fantastic. Trish Stratus knew she was in town. Works well. Got to go in there. Thought was good. Alexa Bliss showed up. There was talk that they didn't have anything for her to do. She came out still with Lily, so still kind of the creepier aspect for it, which, I mean, yeah, that's what she's trying to do. Cool, fine. If they wanted to have her do a bit with the Wyatt Six and then go back to being the goddess, also cool, fine. And then number 30 was Nikki Bella. I'm like, okay, I guess that works. And then your final four: Nikki, Nia, Charlotte, and Roxanne Perez. Lots of NXT people showed up for it, which is good. They got a deep roster, worked well. And Charlotte got your victory, which, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what they were going for. Not not a problem with that. I mean, I was thinking maybe would Lynch show up, but once they said Charlotte was coming back, she kind of made the odds-on favorite. Charlotte, Tiffany Stratton, Tiffany Stratton. I'm cool with that. Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte, Chase, and Rhea. I'm cool with that too. Did she want to go against NXT again? Charlotte, Julia, also work. That was pretty good. I felt sorry for Motor City Machine Guns and Team DIY because after an hour-long match, the crowd's dead. And DIY, I loved that their first pinfall where it was the fake out tag. The ref's like, he didn't tag. And then, like the fake out tag, Gargano came in the ring, but Ciampa was still legal. Ciampa hit a knee, got the victory. Motor City Machine Guns came back with the Skull and Bones. So just great tag team wrestling. But you saw the crowd was just, how you doing? I need a minute. It's been like an hour of wrestling. This is like your come down match, which is fine. Street Profits show up towards the end. They attack Motor City Machine Guns. Team DIY gets the victory, and then Street Profits lay them out. Why? DIY attack the Street Profits. Street Profits want the titles, but they want to take them off of DIY. Cool, works well. Match a decent amount of length to it. Got the crowd to kind of calm down a little bit. Had a couple good spots here and there. Kept them going. The ladder war. The backdrop onto the ladder that Kevin Owens took looked. Oh, that looks bad. And I'm like, oh my god, oh. And then, why do people try to superplex Kevin Owens? Kevin Owens did his, like Fisherman Buster reverse onto a ladder that was hung up against a ladder and the rope. And I was like, that's it. How do you top this? So Kevin set up a ladder off the announce table and the ring apron. And I'm like, package powder, that's it, he's gonna kill him. No, Cody reverses it into what I will call the Alabama Slam Destroyer. Because he hits him on it with the ladder. And the way the ladder broke, it's like Kevin's body hit it, and then his head went in between like two rungs of the ladder, and then went into the ground. And I was like, hopefully Kevin Owens isn't like 2 inches shorter. And then when they show him and they come back, there's blood there because Kevin got busted open, and when you're upside down, all of the blood just flows to your brain. So his head was nice and swollen. There was a puddle of blood on the floor. I think you can see Cody actually kind of point to him, be like, "Is he okay?" Yeah, okay. And he goes over there like preens in it, and I was like, so he did this insane match, but then they did like a lot after to kind of get the crowd some time to kind of be like, we just is Kevin okay? Is Kevin fine? Give the crowd some time to kind of relax. And then we begin Men's Rumble with Bray and Penta. And then we get Chad Gable. And I was like, ooh. And then we had like Carmelo Hayes and Santos Escobar and like Otis. So the opening sequence, I'm like, this is good. I like a lot of good workhorses. But then from like person 15 through 25 is probably the best like 10 person bit we've ever had. You begin with Joe Hendry. And then it's like Roman Reigns. And then it's like Drew McIntyre. Like main event Jey Uso. You also have CM Punk here around that time. John Cena. And it's Seth Rollins. I'm like, this is an insane 10 person group. Hendry did a bit with The Miz. And I was like, I don't mind seeing that. But a lot of this was just, let's have Fatu square up with this guy. Fatu and Penta crowd was like, yes, please. Fatu and Breaker, yes, please. Fatu and Sheamus, also yes, please. Fatu and Reigns, also yes, please. Very, very, very well done with that. And then it came down to your final four. An interesting final four. So the final four ended up being Punk, Jey Uso, Logan Paul, and John Cena. Why? Because Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were trying to eliminate each other, and then Punk eliminated them. And then Logan Paul eliminated CM Punk, leaving your final three: Logan Paul, John Cena, Jey Uso. Probably down to people ahead of their final four. Then Paul gets eliminated. We're down to John Cena, Jey Uso. So main event Jey. It's not just a moniker. He won the Royal Rumble. That was insane. Absolutely insane. Now we've got multiple people who want shots at the title. We're going to be creative in ways to get it. It's really, really well done.